Ladies and gentlemen, the greatest thing to come out of Sweden since Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Henrik Larsson is on his way to Barcelona, ladies and gentlemen. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back to Omar BYT, and welcome, guys, to a short video and short Blaugrana buzz, ladies and gentlemen. Big up to every single one of you guys who are watching. Make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, guys. And like I mentioned, guys, where else do we start than with the breaking news, the Fabrizio Romano bomba, ladies and gentlemen, because according to Fabrizio Romano, Barcelona have agreed terms with Copenhagen for their highly touted, highly rated Swedish baller Roony Bardghji, ladies and gentlemen. 2 million euros, guys. Everything is basically agreed upon now, and he will be joining Barcelona. And basically, guys, what can I say? One thing I will say about this deal is, guys, this deal has been all over the place, guys. A lot of Barcelona fans have been telling me that I need to make a video about this. What do I think about this move? But listen, what do I personally think about this move? I think this is a big move. But before I talk about what I think about this move, I'm going to obviously show you guys the official Fabrizio. Here we go. And according to Fabrizio, Roony Bardghji to Barcelona. Here we go. Deal now confirmed as verbal agreements is done and will be sealed from next week. Barcelona will pay 2 million fixed fee plus add-ons and a sell-on clause for the FC Copenhagen talent. Long-term deal sealed with the Swedish talent. Now, for those of you guys who don't know enough about this kid, I've had to even do my digging on this kid. And I'll tell you right now, guys, he looks like the real deal, guys. This guy, he is ridiculous, right? First of all, let me just tell you a few things that this brother has done in his young career, guys. He is 19 years old. He's the youngest player to make his debut in the Danish league for Copenhagen, right? He made his debut back in 2021 when he was 16. And not only did he make his debut at that age, ladies and gentlemen, 1 week, 7 days after he became the youngest player to make his debut in the Danish league, he became the youngest player to score in the Danish league. This guy has been absolutely cooking. He is a right winger, natural right winger, right? But he's an absolute technical baller, right? He's so good on his feet. His finishing, incredible. His set pieces, his free kicks. I've seen some of the free kicks, his set pieces. They are absolutely elite. And one thing I will say is, he's been highly touted. Some other clubs I know, I think Spurs was another club that looked like they were very close to getting him. But I know other clubs were also looking at at this kid. And he has been very, very highly touted all over the world. And look, one thing I will say is last season, I remember when, I think it was the season before, when Copenhagen played Manchester United, when they won 4-3, this guy was the one who scored the winner in that game. A very, very good technical player on his feet, very comfortable on the ball, right? He doesn't seem to be someone that is easily shaken off the ball. He's a guy who seems to, have a level of control. His finishing is very, very good for his age. Like I mentioned, he's only 19, right? He's still a kid, right? Last season, he had the season of his career. He scored 10 goals in 34 games, right? And that's in all competitions, right? This season so far, this season just started in the Danish league, right? He hasn't really scored any goals yet, but still, his performances have been absolutely incredible. And look, if you look at what is happening right now at Barcelona with the youth revolution, right, that we have at Barcelona, you've seen players like Yamal, the way they're playing, Nico Williams potentially joining the club later on. You've seen in the past few years, right, spending the money on players like Pedri, how much it's touted. Like, we spent like 5 million to bring in Pedri, who was like 18, and look at how quickly he adapted to the club. And you look at, even players like a Gavi, you look at players like a Casado, players like a Kobashi, all of these youngsters, right? To have a player like this at his age right now with the youth revolution that is coming in Barcelona, it only spells positivity. And look, I've seen so much from this kid. And listen, I'm not saying he's going to come into the team and quickly adapt to the team because listen, like I mentioned, he's still a kid. He's 19. He might need time to adapt to the style. Unless he comes in and quickly rolls on his feet from day dot, right? I'm expecting him to maybe, quickly ease his way into the team, right? And also, if you look at like the team with players like Pau Victor, who looks like he's gonna leave, players like Ansu Fati, who we know are on their way out, I think he will get opportunities. And look, even if he doesn't, like I mentioned, he's a kid. He can still play in Barça B, right? Try to prove himself. He's still got a lot of time in his hands. And look, all I can say is I'm very excited about this deal. Right, it's very rare, I would say, for Barcelona to really go for talents like this. I mean, you look at Real Madrid. They've just signed that Franco kid. City have Echeverri, who's a very very good baller. You've got Chelsea, who've got Esteval. This has been something that's been going on so much right now, especially like I mentioned for Real Madrid. They have been touting this young player, this Franco kid, as the next big thing. And like I mentioned, this guy, he's a very highly rated player in Sweden. And look, like I mentioned, I'm not one of these people that quickly rushes into conclusions. I've seen a lot from this kid, right? Like I mentioned, he's very, very technical for his age, right? He's very, very calm under pressure, right? I've seen him like on the ball. He's very skillful. His finishing also is very calm for his age, right? He's a very, very good free kick taker. So I'm very excited about this deal. I don't know about any of you guys who are watching this, but for me, I think this is a very, very smart deal from Barcelona. And look, we'll just have to see what happens from now on. But one thing I will say is, I'm very excited for this. Let me know what you guys think about this deal. Obviously, there's so many other things that are coming out of the club, but as far as this deal for me is concerned, I think all I can say is positivity. Like I mentioned, 2 million for this kid, right? We're not spending crazy amounts for this youngster, so he could become the biggest bargain. He could become a Pedri region, right? And I'm not mean like position wise, because like I mentioned, he is a left winger. But we spent 5 million on a Pedri, and look at how that turned out, right? So there's no risk really when it comes to this deal. At the end of the day, if he doesn't come in and doesn't adapt quickly, he's not going to be under pressure. You understand what I mean, right? For 2 million, you can give him time, give him the patience to quickly adapt and learn his way through the club, right? And I'm really excited about this deal, like I mentioned. I've heard nothing but positivity when it comes to this player. From what I've seen, there's no risk. And if he comes in and he quickly adapts to the team, I think at the end of the day, the real winners are going to be us. Because if you look at, a player like Franco and how much he went for at Real Madrid, I don't know how many game time he's going to get there. We'll see what happens. But for me, I think that this deal could work out for us, and this could be the bargain of the summer. But let me know what you guys are saying in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys think about this deal. Let me know what you guys are saying. Tell me what you guys think of this player. If you guys have watched him, right, what do you guys think of this player? Do you guys think that we struck gold by bringing this player in, or do you just think, at the end of the day, it's just an overrated signing or whatever, guys? But let me know what you guys are saying in the comment section below. Make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and like I always say whenever we end these streams, guys, Visca el Barça, Visca el Catalunya, and peace, you guys. Take care.